Hello, my name is Linda Wasylciw, also known as L.M. Wasylciw and or Professor Scry, and I'm going to tell you about my second greatest adventure, a 192-mile self-guided cult walk over an unsignposted footpath across the north of England. That trek is taken by many and called the Coast to Coast Walk. It was devised by Alfred Wainwright and has been described as one of the finest walks in the world, taking the walker past old English villages with quaint pubs and tea rooms, ancient abbeys, Neolithic monuments, and medieval ruins. One early May morning, Jack and I, alongside our good friends Basil and Marianne, began our trek, starting on the Irish sea coast near the red sandstone cliffs of St. Bees Head, a mirror image of Robin Hood's Bay on the opposite coast. Ahead of us were 3 national parks that we would cross before we would reach the North Sea. And at the journey's end is the pretty fishing village of Robin Hood's Bay, tucked into the rocky coastline of the North York Moors. Our plan was to walk for 18 days and take 5 rest days in between, walking up to 18 miles in hard terrain. Our luggage was shuttled along every morning from our departure B&B to our daily destination point, and it worked seamlessly. All we had to do was carry a backpack with adequate water to get us through the day, a pre-packed lunch from the B&B, and rain gear. This quintessential English walking excursion leads the trekker into the very heart of the Lake District, where the scenery is at its most rugged. Words cannot describe the majestic views in the Lake District, and when one stands atop any one of those peaks, it's no wonder that great writers like Wordsworth, Coleridge, Quincy, and Ruskin chose to live there and had created such works of success. Then before long, the Lake District National Park was behind us, and the landscape of the Eden Valley gave us a softer look, with no great climbs or descents, and offering glimpses of the moors in the distance. The midpoint was near the Pennine Range, on the border between Cumbria and the North Yorkshire moors, marked by a range of cairns, appearing as if they're guarding the peak where the views are the most panoramic. It's where the River Swale begins and leisurely glides along, leading the way eastward and growing in size as it heads towards the North Sea. The Swaledale region is a land shaped by glaciers 10,000 years ago, comprising grey limestone crags and great gills looking down on green sweeping valleys interlaced with stone walls and dotted with barns. Fields of newly blossomed buttercups colored the hillsides, and copses of thickly grown trees stretched up to another boggy rise. For those who revel in solitude, the Dales are a region that sets the pulses racing. Then there's the moors. Oh, the moors. A grassland of savannas and shrubbery, dramatic sea cliffs, sudden escarpments and hidden valleys. It's a purple heather moorland, so breathtakingly beautiful, vibrant in colors and dotted with sheep. Dozens of hikers have made that walk in 12 days with no rest days in between. And I can assure you that they had to have been very hard days. When I arrived at Robin Hood's Bay, stumbling along down that long slope to dip my shoes in the North Sea, the waves were crashing against the rocky shores. Gulls were cawing their raucous welcome, and I know that I looked bedraggled, with blistered feet and aching muscles. Tourists paused to stare at my mud-stained clothes, not knowing what I had just achieved. All those aches and pains were hidden under my smile of success, and there was no welcoming party awaiting me, but none was needed, for I knew what I had done. I had walked 192 miles from England's west coast to east coast, and what a feeling It was.